Hello and welcome to DrRS channel. This is Dr. Riffat. Today I'm going to talk about sleep in elderly. So as I've been talking about elderly and what things are important for as we grow older and older, sleep is one of the most important thing where elderly can pay attention to, because if we will have a proper sleep, we will really be able to fight lot of diseases, because what sleep does is nothing else can be done by what proper sleep does. Why it is so important to have a proper sleep? Because if we don't have proper sleep, what happens? We can get depression, we can get weight gain, we can get heart attack, stroke, diabetes on the most. Because if we are not sleeping properly, it means that our body is not getting time to rejuvenate. When we sleep, our body actually gets a time to heal. It's a healing time. So it's so important to give ourselves healing time. But we don't pay attention to this sleep. We are like really haphazard. We don't pay attention. A lot of people don't pay attention to the sleep. They think it's not a big deal if we sleep 9 o'clock or 3 a.m. I had a friend who actually passed away earlier because she said all her life she was sleeping at 4 a.m. And what happened? She developed Parkinsonism. And Parkinsonism is a disease which happened. One of the reason is lack of sleep. Because actually it's a lack of sleep, more so the timings were not proper. So when we sleep around between 10 to 12 midnight, our body releases dopamine, and that dopamine actually is helpful for our memory to prevent the Parkinsonism. So I have seen not only her, I have seen many people developing Parkinsonism because they are not sleeping at a proper time, because we are deficient of dopamine. So as I said earlier, there are major diseases or major medical problems which we develop because we are not sleeping properly. So what should we do? First of all, we should schedule our time. We should really treat our body with tender loving care. We should treat our body give the body a schedule. If you see nature, everything is scheduled. Sun comes at a time, moon comes at a time. So everything is scheduled. Autumn, summer. If you look at that, seasons are scheduled. Everything, nature has a schedule. So we should give schedule to our body. Sleep around, I would say, maybe between 10, if you can sleep at 10, that's the best thing. Some people sleep at 9 o'clock. I think that is one of the best thing they can do. But a person like me who actually is a night person, but I would say I give myself around 11 o'clock. One should go to bed. These days I'm trying around 11 o'clock, so still I get 1 hour of dopamine release. I'm really making effort to go to bed 11, but then I wake up around like 3 to 4. It's okay, you can wake up around that time because then you can do whatever early work or anything, and then or you can wake up at 5 or 6. So give yourself 7 hours minimum sleep. 7 hours. If you're sleeping at 10 or 11, so 5, 6 is fine. So I wake up for just for the prayer sometime in the middle of the night, but otherwise you can have a good 6 hours, 7 hours stretch of sleep. Then wake up early morning, and that is very important to give your good timings. Also, you need to really turn off all the screens, smaller screen or bigger screen. That will ruin your sleep, and that is also not good for your brain. The next thing one can do is, usually it's recommended to have a small afternoon nap but not the long naps. If you will have a long nap, then you will have a problem sleeping at night. So avoid long naps. One in the afternoon after your supper, you can have a quick 5-10 minutes nap, but not the 2 hours nap. That is also going to not help you. So another thing you can do is don't drink coffee, because alcohol, coffee, tea towards the end of the day, like evening, because that will also will ruin your sleep. I used to drink a lot of tea at the end of, just like at 9, but I stopped doing it. I don't drink any caffeine in the end of the day. Also eat dinner early. That's also is very helpful. You will digest all of the food by the time you will go to bed. That will be very, very helpful. Another thing you can do is when people don't have, they don't sleep properly, I usually recommend them to have a good 1 glass of milk, warm milk, and they can put a little bit of honey in it. They can drink it at night. That really fills up your stomach and it will give you really good night's sleep. My father used to do that, and he would call it as a sleeper. For me, the sleeper is banana. I actually take every day a banana at night time, and it fills up my stomach. It gives me good potassium, and that's very good for the muscles. So I really sleep good. The night when I don't take banana, I'll see that my sleep wasn't that great. So you find your way, what is helpful for you, but milk is also very, very important, and it's a good thing. So I would suggest that you set up your body or your time in a schedule, because sleep is extremely, extremely important. If we don't sleep properly, our immune system is going to be disturbed, and if we don't have good immune system, we'll get sick very frequently. So if you want to stay healthy, you need to sleep properly. Thank you for watching.